Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's interleague baseball. Next on the show, Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate is Eddie Rosario. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Eddie.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. And that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's got a 3-for-7 line.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Now the 1-0.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one away. And stepping in, Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this will be fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Chopped weakly to the left. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Line to shortstop, and they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
2-0.
Now the 2-0.
Nope. Ball.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
So bases are empty with one out now. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. First delivery to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. And that will bring up Alex Bregman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Braves 2 and the Astros nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Hit down the line at first. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. first pitch on its way.
1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's
1 ball,
strike
1
one.
strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that
2-1
time.
the
I
count.
just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Here's the 2-1 home. Good pitch there
2-2.
down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
And now the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Alvarez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really
Ball
pays attention,
outside.
puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No
That's
offer
ball.
on
That's
that one.
inside.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting sixth,
2 down, no one on
right
base. And in to hit
Kyle
next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't
That's the
quite
ball.
catch the zone there. Ball 1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to
ball.
fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
2 out, nobody on. Can't find
That's
the zone
inside.
there,
That's
and
the
it's
ball.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Hey!
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Full count.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Misses. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, a couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eddie Rosario. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Rosario, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Grounded to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Now here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here it comes. fouled away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1 and 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here. Three-two pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from this funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready to take his hacks again. Austin Riley blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2. He waits. Now the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. 3 runs already home here. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Zach Greinke is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher,
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back toward the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. So here is Chas McCormick. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Now here it comes. Ball 1.
Oh.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado. From the stretch.
Ball.
McCormick
One ball, no
on
strike.
first, nobody out. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Maldonado, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he fouls this one off.
That's the
now
ball.
a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. As a look, now the pitch. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. McCormick rounds the corner and is headed home. The throw will go to third, and Altuve is into third base with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that. But he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Soler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Braves lead it 6-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
That's a real nice location with that fastball. Up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Wind up and the 0-1 in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he struck him out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Nope, ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Down the left field line and deep, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In for strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Greinke comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Freddie Freeman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yordan Alvarez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
First offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Outside at
That's the ball.
94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Good deception on the
1 and
slider
2,
there as
out.
he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. And he misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Correa, base runner at first with 1 out. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. Tapped up the third base line. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in is Yuli Gurriel. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Ball. Ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chas McCormick would be next. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Chas McCormick. Fouled away. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
0-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail here at 6-2. top of the 5th. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And now the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Hit, run. No ball. 2 strikes.
Popped up. Greinke into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled.
That's a foul.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Ah, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The batter.
Next to dig in, Jorge Soler. Career line against Greinke. He's 3 for 9. Pitch on the way. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
First delivery to him. And that misses.
That's
Ball
the ball.
1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. So a solo shot down the line in left, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Number 23, Michael.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch of the AB now.
That's in, ball.
Two and
No,
0 now.
that's the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 6 and the Astros 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0.
That's down. That's the ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first
2
strike.
1 to count.
Now a swinging bunt. That winds up foul. Here now the 2-2.
Count full.
Jock Peterson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Three-two pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jock Peterson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Duvall on second. Garno at first with no outs. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ball.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Tight spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 offering.
Ball outside.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Count is 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And it's quickly 0-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D'Lo, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Chris Martin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55, Chris Martin. The batter, number 1.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
That misses 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as the sinker to him, finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball outside.
And right into the shift. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Yuli Gurriel. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now it'll be Chas McCormick, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball one. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. One and two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More to come from Houston after this. Christian Javier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Astros, number 53, Christian.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
Moving off to the plate, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. McCormick is there, and he has it for the first down. Austin Riley steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Tucker is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for it.
Next, it'll be Jorge Soler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
A bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. Atlanta leads it 6-4. Jacob Webb gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 71, Jacob Webb.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot down the line. And that's out number 1. Up next, Michael Brantley grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Two and two.
Ball high.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains steady at 6-4. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Duvall trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Adam.
First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Travis d'Arnaud comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Striding forward now is the DH, Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here it comes. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
2-2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Tyler Matzek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he misses with it 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. Phil Maton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Phil Maton.
Now to bat, Dansby Swanson will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
The shortstop, Dansby.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low. Ball.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Eddie Rosario. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 5. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Off the plate and away there. Ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Two out, nobody on. String some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it 6-4. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Gurriel.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1. Ball low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Into the box now, Chas McCormick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only 1 run.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 4 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Popped up, Smith has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried takes home the win. Lance McCullers struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.